Good morning. All right. I'm Dr. Hugh Scott. I'm the principal here at Southern Nash High School. And before I begin our welcome, I'd like to invite Mr. Sarmiento, our esteemed ESL teacher, to join me on stage. He's going to provide our welcome in Spanish as well. So I'd like to say welcome to our graduation ceremony here at Southern Nash High School for the class of 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty members, and honored guests, seeing you all here is a pleasure to celebrate our seniors. Seniors, we're excited to have prepared you to embrace one of the three E's when you leave this school: be enrolled, be enlisted, or be employed. Today marks a momentous milestone to recognize the conclusion of one of the journey and the excitement for the future goals and achievement. So as we begin this ceremony, please ensure that all cell phones and electronic devices are turned off and silenced. Please remember that even though this is a day of celebration, this event is a dignified ceremony, and all the seniors, parents, and family members deserve to be recognized and respected throughout. It is the wish of this senior class to have the same dignified ceremony as the classes before them. To do this, we insist that you assist us and we have your cooperation. I humbly and sincerely ask that you refrain from clapping, cheering, shouting, calling out names, standing or whistling during this ceremony. If you decide to do any of these actions, then you will be escorted out of the building and off the premises by a faculty member and one of our sworn officers standing on the floor. There will be no questions asked, as we will take a strong stance on this matter by distracting behaviors like the ones mentioned. This causes parents not to hear their child's name when it is called. Each parent and family member deserves to hear their child's name without interruption or distracting comments. With that being said, we simply ask that you provide everyone in attendance our best graduation ceremony possible, that it is my promise to everyone that we will have a designated time for you to, at the end of the ceremony, to celebrate and cheer, and I will assist you with that as well. Remember, we ask everyone to remain seated throughout the ceremony until every senior is announced. At the end of the ceremony, please remain in your sections until the last senior and staff member has exited the gymnasium. However, if you do need to leave during this ceremony, you will not be allowed to re-enter, but we do have a designated area in our cafeteria where we will continue to have a live stream feed for you at that time.
Bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de la Escuela Preparatoria Southern Nash. Damas y caballeros, distinguidos miembros del cuerpo docente y honorables invitados. Verlos a todos aquí hoy es un placer para celebrar a nuestros estudiantes de último año. Seniors, estamos emocionados de haberlos preparado para abrazar una de las tres Es. Es cuando dejen esta escuela estar matriculados, estar enlistados o estar empleados. Hoy marca un hito importante para reconocer la conclusión de un viaje y la emoción por sus futuros objetivos y logros. Al comenzar esta ceremonia, por favor asegúrense de que todos los teléfonos celulares y dispositivos electrónicos estén apagados o en silencio. Por favor, recuerden que aunque este es un día de celebración, este evento es una ceremonia digna y todos los estudiantes, padres y familiares merecen ser reconocidos y respetados en todo momento. Es el deseo de esta clase de estudiantes de último año tener la misma ceremonia digna que las clases anteriores. Para lograr esto, insistimos en contar con su ayuda y cooperación. Les pido humilde y sinceramente que se abstengan de aplaudir, animar, gritar, llamar a nombres, levantarse o silbar durante la ceremonia. Si deciden realizar alguna de estas acciones, serán escoltados fuera del edificio y fuera del recinto por un miembro del cuerpo docente o uno de los oficiales juramentados presentes en el lugar. No se formularán preguntas, ya que tomaremos una postura firme al respecto. porque comportamientos distractores como los mencionados impiden que otros padres escuchen el nombre de su hijo cuando se le llama. Cada padre merece el derecho de escuchar el nombre de su hijo sin interrupciones o comentarios distractores. Dicho esto, simplemente queremos ofrecer a todos los presentes la mejor ceremonia de graduación posible. Es nuestra promesa para todos que habrá un momento designado al final de la ceremonia para que puedan celebrar y animar. Recuerden que les pedimos que permanezcan sentados durante toda la ceremonia hasta que se anuncie al último estudiante. Al final de la ceremonia, por favor, permanezcan en su sección hasta que el último estudiante y miembro del personal haya salido del gimnasio. Sin embargo, si tienen que salir del gimnasio durante la ceremonia, no se les permitirá volver a ingresar. Tendremos un área designada en la cafetería donde podrán continuar viendo la ceremonia a través de la transmisión en vivo. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Mr. Sarmiento. At this time, we would like to recognize our visiting guests. So when your name is called, if you would, please stand. I want to start with our Board of Education members. Dr. LaShonda Washington, our board chair. Dr. Deneva Chavis. Ms. Evelyn Bullock. Ms. Sharonda Thomas Bullock. Mr. Franklin Lamb. Mr. Dean Edwards. And Mr. Bill Sharp. Thank you all for being here with us today. For our central office staff, Dr. Steve Ellis, Nash County Public Schools Superintendent, Mrs. Melissa Dancy Smith, Assistant Superintendent of Academics and Accountability, Mr. Jeff White, Executive Director of Secondary Education, Mr. Chad Thompson, Executive Director of CTE and Workforce Development. All other members of our Nash County Public Schools senior staff, if you would please stand. Thank you for being here. And any other central office staff present. Any guests, principals, and administrators in attendance, please stand. To our very own assistant principals that will be reading the names today, Ms. Aretha Battle Deloach and Mr. Gavin Maring. And for all of our Southern Nash High School staff, our teachers, teacher assistants, counselors, bus drivers, cafeteria staff, our custodians, office staff, our nurse, social workers, our long-term subs, and all staff members from our middle schools and elementary schools that helped get us here today. If you all will please stand. Thank you all for being in attendance today. Let's give them a round of applause, please. And of course, our very important parents and family members. Thank you all for being here on such a great day so that we can honor and celebrate our seniors that we have in front of us. Seniors, let's give your families a round of applause. With no further ado, I would like to introduce our senior class president, Mr. Jordan Register. During high school, he was a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes JV basketball team and performed as our school mascot. Surprise, surprise. He is also active in local community plays and at Peace Church. In the fall, he will attend Nash Community College before transferring to a four-year school to pursue a degree in business. He hopes one day to own his very own Chick-fil-A. So at this time, please welcome Mr. Jordan Register.
Good morning, everyone. Before I go any further, I want to recognize this will be the last time we will be together, unified as the class of 2024. No more tests, no more pep rallies, no more proms, no more high school. We are done. Our time as Southern Nash High School students is over. But fret not, as my favorite author, Dr. Seuss, once said, Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. And we can smile and reflect on the last 13 years of our lives due to the love and support of some very special people. To our parents and guardians who have shaped us into who we are today, may I please ask you to stand for us. I now give a big round of applause for our parents and guardians. Next, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all the teachers and staff who have inspired, challenged, and motivated us throughout our educational journey. Your tireless efforts have not been unnoticed and are forever grateful for your contributions to our lives. Lastly, I would like to thank my classmates, the class of 2024, for accepting me as your class president and helping me grow. Back in 2020, many of us were uncertain what high school would be like. You may have been nervous, excited, or just thought of it as like a little hurdle. Regardless of your perspective 4 years ago, we have objectively grown in some way. Some of us discovered a love for sports, music, or art, while others grew confidence in their writing skills, public speaking skills, and social interactions with peers. We've learned the importance of accountability, responsibility, and time management. All these experiences have challenged us to grow and prepare for our next steps. All in. Who's ever heard that before? Well, what does this phrase really mean? We say it every single morning, we see it every single day, and we're encouraged to live by it. But what does it actually mean? To be all in means to go above and beyond what is expected, to be the very best version of yourself and help others along the way. And this mindset is what makes Southern Nash so special. It's more than just a motto. It's a blessing to hear daily and to call to appreciate. A constant reminder that we have the opportunity to be the very best. Living all in is a lifestyle that we should continue to practice going forward. Now, when we grab our diplomas and walk out of this building, we have a clean slate, something I like to call a blank canvas. Until now, our lives have been like filling the pages of a coloring book, guided by our parents, guardians, and strict school schedules. Now the training wheels are off, and we're holding our own paintbrush. In front of us is an entire world, a blank canvas for us to create the lives we wish to live with beautiful, bold, bright colors. Class of 2024, the brush is in your hands. Paint the future what you want to see, and God bless you all. And I also would like to introduce this year's student body president, Tabitha Tomaszewski. During her time at Southern Nash, she has been a member of basketball, golf, volleyball, and track and field teams. She also has served as the SCA class president as a sophomore and SCA class secretary as a junior. She volunteers her time in downtown Spring Cove and at Rice Church. In the fall, she will attend to Campbell University to pursue a degree in criminal justice. Her goal is to have a career as a criminal prosecutor. Welcome, Tabitha Tomaszewski.
Good morning, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Southern Nash class of 2024. Before beginning, I would like to take a moment to thank my family for all the support and guidance they have provided me up to this point. I would also like to thank God for the many blessings He provides and what He has done for me on a daily basis. Congratulations, seniors! We finally made it after 12 years, and this is our moment. Just 4 years ago, we started high school while in our pajamas, and today we are in our caps and gowns preparing to graduate. Our class faced many challenges over the years, not being able to finish middle school, having our first year of high school online, and coming back for our sophomore years in mask. Even though we went through so many obstacles, we had the courage and strength to push through and become the people who we are today. After today, no one knows what the future may hold for us. However, it will have the answers. Many of us will go off to college to further our education. Others may go straight into the workforce, while some of us have still not figured out what our next step will be after graduation. Whatever our individual futures may bring, we will all have one thing in common, and that is change. We are all going to face change at some point in our lives. Some of these changes may be the best thing to ever happen to us, while others will challenge us in our resolve to get back up and continue moving forward. Whatever the change may be, whether good or bad, we must embrace it and not run from it. Rather, we have to take courage and face it head on. There is a quote written by Abraham Maslow that says, "In any given moment, we have two options: to step forward into growth or step back into safety." While stepping back into safety may be the easier option, you will be stuck in the same place while others around you are moving ahead. Don't look at change as an obstacle, but instead as an opportunity to change your life for the better. I would like to share 3 tips that I believe will help each of us as we prepare to take our next steps in our journey. My first step is to not be afraid to make mistakes. So many dreams and opportunities are lost or forgotten due to failure. Failing isn't what anyone strives for, but it should not be the reason for not trying. Don't be afraid of mistakes, because within those mistakes is when we grow and learn the most. You never know what may be the outcome of a mistake. Take Dippin' Dots, potato chips, or sticky notes, for example. All of these items we use and love so much arise from accidents. The people that invented these items had to fail or cause an accident to make such remarkable things. Who knows, maybe one of us sitting here will recreate a must-have item and become the next millionaire. Wouldn't that be nice? Tip number 2, surround yourself with people who will push you to do your best. During the next few years, all different types of people will come into our lives. Some will help guide us to success, while others will have to drag us. Some others will put on a nice smile and seem nice, but will ultimately drag us down. The important thing to remember is to stay positive and learn how to handle adversity. Be resilient during difficult times by leaning on the people you can count on the most. And remember that life-changing breakthroughs like Dippin' Dots, potato chips, and sticky notes could just be around the corner if you simply just keep trying. My third and final tip of the day is to enjoy every moment. Life will keep moving forward whether we like it or not. The world does not stop spinning for anyone or anything. In what seems like a blink of an eye, our high school careers have come to an end. Who knows what the next blink of an eye may hold for us? It could be things like marriage, family, kids, or careers. Don't get so caught up in what the future may hold for you that you stop and lose sight of what's happening right in front of you. Let us go out in the world and enjoy our every moment that life has to offer us. Thank you.
What a great challenge and message from our class officers. Thank you all very much. At this time, marshals, please take your positions for the presentations of diplomas, and I ask for Mrs. Deloach to come on up.
Alvaro Agustin Pascual. Jesus Aleman Roman. Victoria Janelle Alexander. Connor Alton Alsbrook. Jesus Angel Alvarez. Diego Alvarez Castro. Amy Ruby Ariza. Haley Nicole Averett. Emma Grace Acock. Tyler Sidney Ray Baker. Kaylee Renee Bakerman. Nayeli Adriana Ballister. Stefan Brennan Barsky, summa cum laude. Madison Grace Bass. Sarah Ann Bass, summa cum laude. Blair Wallace Bachelor, cum laude. McAllen Dean Bachelor. Will Randolph Berry III, cum laude. Aiden Paul Bell. Guadalupe Esmeralda Bayo Campos. Alexi Benitez Martinez. Charlotte Elizabeth Benson, magna cum laude. Avery Leah Bissett. Kimber Lee Bissett. Alyssa Marie Black. Samuel Norman Odell Black. Timothy Gabriel Bowles. Emerson Elaine Bone, magna cum laude. Reese Avery Boone. Natalie Michelle Brain. George Jacob Brantley, cum laude. Addison Reese Brumfield, summa cum laude. Edward Wade Bullock, cum laude. Brianna Sanaya Burgess. Damian Blade Caldwell. Maggie Carmen Calzada. Montserrat Campos. Deanna Campos Leon. Aline Alexandra Campos Martinez, summa cum laude. Jennifer Cardenas Rojo, summa cum laude. Talia Grace Carlson, summa cum laude. Joshua Stone Carruthers, summa cum laude. Hannah Joe Carpenter, cum laude. Madeline Dawn Caraway. Majaron Xavier Leon Carter. Jesus Humberto Castro Galindo. Matthew Griffith Coble, magna cum laude. Trinity Faith Coley. Daniel Wilson Colley, magna cum laude. Sakinya Kaviana Cook, cum laude. Jacob Maurice Cooper, magna cum laude. Kyer Justin Cooper. Jacqueline Cruz Barrera. Andrew Thomas Dabilla Cole. Jaslyn Lachey Daniel. Kamira Linda Davis. Jabari Rontrell Debro. Melvin Obed De Leon. Yuli Denise De Leon. Jordan Trayshawn Delgado Baker. Danique Arquez Deloach. David Diaz Mejia. Jasenia Diaz Vasquez. Aram Diop. Tyron Malachi Dobbins, magna cum laude. Jalen LaJewel Edmondson. Brianna Amanda Edwards. Jason Dwayne Edwards. Sadie Elizabeth Edwards, summa cum laude. Silas Jeffrey Finn, cum laude. Kayla Zenadia Foster. Mackenzie Lee Gamble. Giselle Gandaria Rendon. Gabriel Alexander Gill. Vianney Gomez Palma. Frank Gonzalez, cum laude. Angelica Marie Gutierrez. Brian Guzman Aguilera. Avery Scott Hafner, summa cum laude. Holly Hunter Hancock, magna cum laude. Armani Danae Harrison. Yamilet Hernandez Aranda. Jareth Hernandez Barahona, magna cum laude. Ashley Hernandez Feria, cum laude. Mia Nayelis Hernandez Garcia. Osiel Hernandez Murillo. America Herrera Castro. Kamaya Divine High. Jessica Danielle Hinton. Lindsay Marie Hoggard. Peyton Brooke Holland, summa cum laude. Xavier Andre Horton. Jesus Huerta Mesquite. Ainsley Dean Insco. Anthony Hayel Jarquin. Lucero Julevis Jimenez Lascano. Kyra Willis Johnson. Charlie Earl Jones. Cy Alexander Jones. Jemiah Nicole Jones. Lebeth Jose Reyes. Isaac James Joyner, cum laude. Gamil Juarez Mendoza. Adon Abel Kelly. Bailey Stott Kemp. Mara Leslie Kennedy, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Lynn Kennedy, magna cum laude. Macy Lee Kindred. Reagan Tyler King. Messiah Janae Lancaster Collins. Connor Zane Little. Jalen Javon Lucas. DeRay Austin Lynch, cum laude.
Benjamin Macias Romero. Ariana Lee Mack. Jaden Deshawn Mayo Manley. Gabrielle Denise Manning. Trevor Ramal Mapp. Frida Mariquin. Aiden Alexis Martinez Estala. Jimena Martinez Hernandez. Christopher Martinez Orellana. Austin Xavier May. Jimena Medina, summa cum laude. Danny Elias Mejia Mateo. Hannah Marie Menig, summa cum laude. Chloe Ann Miller. Marcus John Mitchell. Abigail Monroy Carreno. Tommy Monroy Ortega. Evelyn Maribel Montes Vasquez. Braden Cronin Moore, magna cum laude. Alyssa Brooke Mascarella. Mariela Nava, summa cum laude. Abria Denise Newsom. Jose Angel Nunes. Gilberto Nunes Ramirez. Joseph Owen Ordez, summa cum laude. Kaylee Elizabeth Ordez. Ashton William Orellana. Gregory Telford Ormond III. Augustine Palacios. Hannah Angel Pierce. Juliana Christine Pierce, summa cum laude. Elijah Aaron Pierce Perry. Anthony Perez. Yadira Perez Benitez. Ariel Kai Perry, summa cum laude. Casey Elizabeth Perry, summa cum laude. Alexander Pineda Pena. Joshua Caleb Proctor, magna cum laude. Tanaja Lasai Puli. Carla Yvonne Ramirez, summa cum laude. Flor Angel Rhea, summa cum laude. Jerry Rhea. Haitham Ali Razai. Carmen Elizabeth Ann Reeves. Dante Nathaniel Redman. Jordan Blake Register. Jasmine Rita Vasquez. April Reyes. Brenda Yasmin Reyes Resinos. Abigail Lee Rice. Bryson Denard Richardson Jr. Donald Angelo Richardson. John Moulton Richardson. Caden Shamar Briggs Tucker. Anaya Sky Rodman. Christian Rodriguez Garcia. Destiny Lee Rogers. Nathan James Rogers. Esmeralda Roman. Mauricio Romero Ambrosio. Aaliyah Francesca Rooks. Warren Carl Ruffin Jr. Stephanie Yadira Salazar Salzida. Jalen Salazar Alvaro, summa cum laude. Marihani Salazar Salinas. Jeremiah Ethan Salvador. Wilfred Sanchez Juan. Victor Jared Sanchez Sugestas. Brenda Santiago Hernandez. Logan Anthony Saunders, summa cum laude. Hannah Louise Schmidt, summa cum laude. Alexis Helen Simpson. Lerone Jewels Smith Conwell. Caleb Antonio Sneed. Anthony James Snow. Caroline Ann Snyder. Luisa Sulana Luna. Blake Weldon Strickland, cum laude. Persia Anaya Strickland, summa cum laude. Abigail Mackenzie Taylor, cum laude. Peyton Ann Tharrington, cum laude. Elizabeth Genevieve Thomas. Jeremy Russell Thompson. Eric Daniel Tinayero Reyes. John Madison Tollison. Tabitha Ann Tomaszewski, summa cum laude. Kaylee Lana Torres, summa cum laude. Martin Torres. Jasmine Lisbeth Torres Narvaez. Angel Ruben Tovar Rodriguez. Autumn Lane Trotto. Mitchell Lewis Turner, summa cum laude. Alexander Ray Underwood, cum laude. Alicia Cheyenne Vargas. Franco Gabriel Vargas Ugarde, magna cum laude. Nayeli Vasquez Zuniga. Alexis Velasquez Romero. Shania Simone Vivaret. Cassie Lynn Wall, magna cum laude. Keegan Charles Wallace, magna cum laude. Jimmy Edward Warren III. Taylor Brooke Webb. Jaden Cross Whitaker. Bailey Elena Whitford. Braxton Lee Whitley. Caroline Jolie Whitley. Zachary Forbes Whitley. Etiana Talia Wiggins. Logan Larry Johan Wiggins. Ruby Cheyenne Weeks. Tormaya Kamia Wilkins. Isaiah Jaleel Williams. Timothy Tanner Wilson, cum laude. Sumara Autumn Nicole Womble. Marcos Joel Yebra. Ellen Daihami York. Kimberly Rama Yunes, magna cum laude.
It has been an honor and a privilege to work with this senior class. Parents and family, congratulations to you for supporting and raising such a great class of young men and women. I'm very proud of these individuals leading their school as role models for the classes behind them. This class offered $5.6 million in scholarship funds and awards. However, success is not determined by how much money you raised or where you go to college next. It's about what you do with the opportunity in front of you, whether in college, in the military, the workforce, as an entrepreneur, Whatever you do, challenge yourself to be the best person you can be. With that being said, Southern Nash High, class of 2024, by the power vested in me by the Nash County Board of Education and the state of North Carolina, I now pronounce you graduates of Southern Nash High School with all rights and privileges afforded thereby. Congratulations, you may now turn your tassels. So let me have your attention so we can leave the gymnasium. Y'all go ahead and have a seat real quick. Families, as a reminder, the recession of the graduates is about to begin. Please feel free to meet and congratulate your graduates, not seniors, but your graduates, outside of the building, in the front, or on the side by the football stadium. It looks like our marshals are in position. Thank you all for coming. And again, please remain seated until all of our seniors and faculty members are out of the gym. Congratulations once again, class of 2024 graduates.